Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bastrop City Council. Pursuant to the Texas Government Code, Chapter 551, the Bastrop City Council will hold a regular meeting on Tuesday, April 22nd, 2014, 6:30 p.m. City Council Chambers located 1311 Chestnut Street, Bastrop, Texas, to consider the following matters. Item 1, quorum being present. Council is called to order. Mr. Kessler, would you do us honor reading this in the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge the flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Chief Adcock, could you introduce our chaplain for the evening, sir?
Yes, sir. Mr. Bob Long.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Mayor. Would you join me in prayer? Lord God in heaven, we thank you for a beautiful day in Bastrop, Texas. We thank you for the privilege that we have of living here, working here, playing here, and praying here. Lord, we thank you for this special day where we've had an opportunity to honor our mayor, Terry Orr. I ask that you bless him and his wife, Patricia, abundantly as they leave this position. We thank you that they're not leaving us, that they, like we, are part of this community. We pray tonight for this council and the mayor, that they would make good and godly decisions for our community, that we can lead peaceable and quiet lives in all honesty. Lord God, we thank you for all the city employees. We ask that you keep them safe and watch over them. Be with our police department, our fire departments, and all our first responders. And Lord, our community is concerned about every area, and we ask that you guide the council tonight with wisdom in their decision making. But Lord, we have a big area of Bastrop. School is about to be out. Be with those youngsters that are eager to get out. Be with the teachers and keep them safe and keep them focused on their learning till they do get out. Now thank you again, God, for your blessings on Bastrop, Texas. We thank you that you have brought us through many things, and you will continue because you are the same yesterday, today, and forever. And for that, we thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Mr. Long. Mr. Talbot, do you have any presentations for this evening?
No, sir.
Proclamations?
Mayor, we do have a proclamation. I know you think that we don't. But we do. And as Mayor Pro Tem, I would like to read this proclamation. Whereas Terry Moore became mayor of the city of Bastrop in 2008 and was subsequently re-elected twice, and in 3 separate elections was not only undefeated, but was also unscored upon. And whereas during Terry's terms in office, the city inaugurated a new city hall, convention center, and museum. And whereas during his tenure, the city successfully negotiated contracts with many businesses, including Excess Ranch, Truckies, Specs, amongst others. And whereas during many months of research, review, and decisions, Terry skillfully led the council through a successful process of acquiring a long-term water supply. And whereas throughout his tenure, Mayor Orr unselfishly served all citizens, city staff, and council members with utmost honor, respect, and fairness. And now
have our citizen comments. This is any member of the audience who care to address the council on any subject that is not on the agenda is welcome to do so at this point. Yes, ma'am.
Dorothy Sarnolis with Keep Bastrop County Beautiful. I want to wish you happy birthday. And this is an unabashed advertisement because I know you're all good stewards of the earth to come to the Heart of Texas Spring Expo on June 7th to learn even more about being good stewards. Thank you.
Thank you, Dorothy. Anyone else care to address the council? Seeing no one arise, I will declare that the citizen comments are at a close. I know we have one announcement. Ms. McNamara?
Yes, we'd like to welcome some future mayors and council members, we hope. From the government class at Cedar Creek, we have Frank Nunez, Oscar Perez, Jacqueline Velasquez, Deanna Ponce, Samuel Torres, and Cesar Rodriguez. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you. Are there any other announcements by members of the council?
Mayor, I do have an announcement, and this is in the form of a letter that I have written to the city of Bastrop, and I would like for this to be incorporated into the official record of tonight's meeting. To the city of Bastrop. At the last meeting, it was stated by members of this council that no one in this county wanted to do business with LCRA, except perhaps a couple of the other council members, that being Ken Kessless and me. The more I thought about those statements, the more shocked I became, personally knowing what LCRA has done for this community. It may be natural for me to rise to defend LCRA as a former general manager, but I think it is simply the duty of a citizen to identify misinformation in the public arena and try to correct it. From 1961, when Governor Price Daniels selected the beloved Cecil Long to be the director from Bastrop County, the organization's longest-serving board member at 27 years until today. And we have Bob Long, Cecil's son, who has blessed us tonight. People from Bastrop have provided leadership and direction to LCRA, and LCRA has been a faithful servant. Please allow me to outline a few ways in which LCRA plays a critical role in Bastrop. My hope is that the council fully understands the history of our relationship and does not continue to denigrate it. As an employer, LCRA has almost 250 employees living and working in Bastrop County, and these are well-paying jobs. These folks pay taxes here and shop here. These employees work at facilities such as the Lost Pines Power Park, including the Syndicated Power Plant, the Hillwood Gas Storage Facility, the Riverside Conference Center, McKinney Ruff's Nature Center, the Lake Bastrop Parks, and the Smithville Railcar Maintenance Facility. In addition, it is well known that a large number of LCRA transmission employees who work all over Central Texas have their homes in Bastrop, especially in the Rocky area. Our citizens have enjoyed below-market electric rates and reliable service because the city of Bastrop and Woodline Electric Cooperative have received their power from LCRA for over 7 decades. This has been an important factor in allowing Bastrop to sell electric power in an increasingly complex and risky market, and the utility is an important asset of this city. We should not forget that without LCRA's wise operation of its flood control dams, Bastrop's risk for flooding from the Colorado River would be far greater than it is today. LCRA's operations of the Highland Lakes during flood events is limited by the risk of destruction in Bastrop. LCRA must protect Bastrop when deciding when to open flood gates or keep water in Lake Travis, where that very water destroys homes, businesses, and public property. When the Bastrop fires hit, it was LCRA that provided $5 million in assistance, in addition to staff and other resources. This $5 million allowed us to match national and state grants and bring in the financial resources we needed to rebound. But that was not the first time LCRA helped our region. From donations to help renovate the Fairview Cemetery, to putting a new roof on the center for the elderly, LCRA has put millions of dollars into projects directly benefiting our community. I, for one, do not take this commitment for granted, as I personally know how difficult it is for communities to compete for LCRA funding of community projects. Bastrop's Fisherman Park and the parks at Lake Bastrop are great examples of how the people of Bastrop enjoy the benefits of our relationship with LCRA every day. In calendar year 2013, LCRA, through its subsidiary, Gentex Power Corporation, paid almost $3 million in property taxes and almost $108,000 in sales taxes. Also in 2013, LCRA subsidiary, the LCRA Transmission Service Corporation, paid over $920,000 in property taxes in the Bastrop area. LCRA established these taxable corporations so it could pay tax in this county and contribute to our economic well-being. In addition, LCRA employees living here pay over $71,000 in sales tax annually out of their own pay. LCRA is directly responsible for the development of the Lost Pines Hyatt Resort, utilizing personal relations of the LCRA General Manager and the board chairman, both from Bastrop, and that board chairman is sitting back over there, Steve Rivers, with the developer of the Hyatt, and by presenting the Hyatt with the option of utilizing for a fee the already developed McKinney Russ Nature Park for an ecotourism venue, the deal was made. The rest is history. Because of LCRA, the city of Bastrop enjoys a $2 million per year hotel tax payment from the resort, allowing this council to fund many programs that are beneficial to both the city and the resort. So in closing, to indicate that no one wants to do business with LCRA should be and is, in my opinion, absurd. Thank you, Joseph Field, Mayor Pro Tem, with a copy to Phil Wilson, General Manager at LCRA.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. Ms. Lopez, will you get this, can you come and get this? And I guess attach it as an agenda to our minutes. Does anyone else have any announcements? With that, we will go to our city manager's information report from April 22nd. This is for update, discussion, and possible action. Mr. Calvin.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I will just, as normal, just touch on certain items, but I certainly will be glad to address any item in the report. At the end, you did receive this yesterday. I apologize for the being sent in two parts, but there was just a lot of information I needed to get to you. So, the first item is item number 3, manager's report, update and possible action regarding the 100-day moratorium on prohibition and code enforcement action against breweries and wineries. At the October 22nd, 2013 City Council meeting, at the urging of the Main Street Board and others, reviewed the operation of wineries and breweries to complement and enhance the businesses located in the Bastrop Culinary District Central Business District. The City Council approved Resolution 2013, placing a 180-day moratorium on the enforcement of the city's code pertaining specifically to wineries and breweries that were or are operating in the Central Business District. The council directed that the city manager evaluate and make a recommendation as to whether or not the operation of wineries and breweries in the Central Business District would provide economic benefits, growth, vitality of the downtown, culinary tourism of the Bastrop, with no appreciable detriment to the existing businesses or others located in the district. I have been working with the city attorney, the Main Street Board, the city staff on this matter since passage of the above reference resolution. However, the moratorium is about to expire and the work on this matter is not quite complete. I am requesting tonight that the council approve a 60-day extension to Resolution 2013-12 so as to allow the additional time needed for the staff and myself to complete the work on this matter and bring a recommendation forward to the council.
This is posted for possible action. Do I hear any motion on this item?
Mayor, I'd like to move that we extend the moratorium as requested by the manager.
Second.
Been moved, seconded for extending the moratorium. For how long, sir?
60 days.
60 days. Do I hear any further discussion? Madam Secretary, you call the roll, please.
Councilmember Jackson,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Beal,
Yes.
Councilmember McAley,
Yes.
Councilmember De La Rosa,
Yes.
Councilmember Presses.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carries.
Just a quick comment on item 4. It was a very informative report undertaken by Lane Christensen regarding the wells and both Fisherman's Park and Bob Bryant Park, and will assist us in our operations and maintenance of those wells going forward. Item number 5 is a report from Ms. Catherine Ray, Ray Associates, which is a report and top priorities which were developed by the council at March 22nd, 2014 retreat. In reviewing the report with Ms. Ray, I noticed that in Appendix A, where the council required or identified one critical element that is yet to be done in this section is the establishment of priority ranking and fiscal impact of each of the identified city priorities set by the council. I think we should set a date in the very near future to close that gap so we know which areas to prioritize and concentrate on pursuant to the council direction. Item 6 is the engineer's inspection report on the Old Iron Bridge. Overall, the report states that the bridge is structurally sound, but they cannot provide a structural rating because they cannot have or do not have access to the original plans, and without that, they just cannot, are prohibited professionally from giving a structural rating. Overall, though they said the structure is sound, if you had time to look through the report, you'll note that a lot of work needs to be done on the bridge, and at the next meeting, I'll be bringing forth the cost estimate for those items that were identified for repairs in the report.
Mike, I read the report, and to me it was interesting. And the engineers laid out, I guess, priorities, for lack of a better word, things that really needed to get done, and things that should be done, and things that, if you could, would be nice to do. When you work out those cost estimates, you do what?
Yes, sir. I'll bring my categories right.
Yes, thank you.
And I believe that concludes. I just wanted to state that yesterday we kicked off the Bastrop Arts and Public Facing Transformer project. Members of the city staff and I met with the artist and Ms. Carol Weiss, and excited about this project. I think it's going to bring a new flavor to the Bastrop, and everybody's really excited. In about a week, you're going to see everybody out there busy as bees working on those transformers.
Good.
I'll be glad to answer any questions the council may have.
Right, on the street sidewalk downtown work, I assume we'll do that one block at a time.
Actually, yes, we'll do one side and then the other side.
Side, or, I mean, like you can do, keep traffic running in one direction?
It actually going to be done in 4 phases. One side, and then that'll be 4 phases. We'll do the sidewalk and a partial extension out into the street. Then we'll flip over and do the other side and the partial sticking out the street. That way we can always keep one lane of traffic open. Then we'll do one street, one side, and then the other side. So it'll be done in 4 phases, then we'll move over to the other side. The second aspect, as we move up and do the sidewalk, we're going to try to identify distances that make sense, like 200 feet, and this is a property line. We'll rip that out, put that back, and then move up to the next phase. And thirdly, we're going to try to do a majority of this work at night.
Thank you very much, that sounds good.
The city manager's report was very, very full and complete, and I would urge, I read it, but I didn't study it. And I would urge all council members to take some time and thoroughly review, particularly Ms. Ray's report on the meeting, the retreat we had. Is there any other comments or questions from members or questions for Mr. Talbot on this? Are there any items that you would like Mr. Talbot to include for future reports? Well, thank you, Mr. Talbot.
Yes, sir.
Mayor, I'd just like to answer something Mr. Kessler and maybe other members of the council see if they're still aware that on letter I on the sidewalk improvements, the BEDC is making partner with the city on this project for downtown.
Thank you.
Main Street and sidewalks.
Mayor, I've got,
Can we all touch
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We had talked, Willie, maybe 2 meetings ago, subsequent to doing the Saturday Captain Ray meeting that we had, about initiating the max formal review process. As I remember that process, like the specific time frames where we start and finish. When do we intend to begin that review process?
I will have you my part in 2 weeks from now.
Thank you.
Anything else concerning the manager's report? Then we will go to the consent agenda. We have received some updated minutes, and all of the following items on the consent agenda are considered to be self-explanatory by the council and will be enacted in one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless the councilman so requests. Any item on the consent agenda that any would like to have for separate discussion? 2 of these are for second reading, so I need to read those. A2 is consideration, discussion, and possible action on the second reading to amending ordinance in the city code appendix A, fee schedule, article A4.10, vehicle towing. And the second one for your consideration is consideration, discussion, and possible action on the second reading of the proposed ordinance of the city council of the city of Bastrop, Texas, to grant a conditional use permit to allow a bed and breakfast at 605 Water Street, being plus or minus 0.30308, building block 5 east of Water Street, an area zone SF7, single family residential, located within the city limits of the city of Bastrop, Texas, setting out conditions and providing an effective date. Do I hear a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Madam Secretary, would you call the roll, please?
Councilmember De La Rosa?
Yes.
Councilmember McAnally?
Yes.
Councilmember Casas?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Beal?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you, Madam Secretary. We will now go to item B, public hearings. There are no public hearings. Item C, old business. There's no items on old business. We will now go to new business. Item D1 is consideration and action with respect to a resolution by the City Council of the City of Bastrop, Texas, authorizing proceeding with the issuance of the City of Bastrop, Texas certificates of obligation, directing publication of notice and intention to issue certificates of obligation and other related matters. Mr. Powell.
Yes, Mr. Mayor and members of the council, this is item D1 beginning on page 30 of the packet this evening. On page 31 is a letter from our bond council. Pages 32 through 34 is the actual resolution. On page 35 is the notice to the newspaper. On page 37 is the breakdown for fiscal year 14 as it relates to the projects for fiscal year, in accordance with our 5-year plan that has been revised and updated as part of the work that we've done over the last several months. On page 37 shows a breakdown of the various expenditures. Under the water system rehab, I broke down and gave you maps showing where that would take place. The AMI project, Bastrop that we've been wanting for quite some time. The infrastructure associated with our water supply project, wastewater rehab. We need to continue also to keep focused on our wastewater treatment plant. And phase 1 will be the analysis to direct council regarding whether to expand at the existing site or to be prepared to move across the river through the site that the city bought several years ago. A portion of the back truck related to the wastewater system, the electric portion of the AMI project, and the electric department's contributions for the back truck. I believe everything is in order. We have set tonight as the deadline to have this to council. We met that deadline. And I'll be glad to answer any questions. On page 39 is the revised projection out for the next 5 years of the various programs. I summarized for council, and then that's all written detail of the projects. I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Any questions for Mr. Calvin on this? I, for one, if I understood this, I think I understood it correctly, is that we're going to take an updated look at our sewage treatment plan to see where we are specifically at this point with both demand and capacity. And that will give this council guidance for moving forward. And I think that's a smart idea to spend some money to do.
Yes, sir, because, and that's something that the council requested as part of our overall utility work that we've been doing, that we need, we're currently running about 55% capacity, so we're in good shape, so we're not running into a crisis decision. But this will give the council the information to make a decision on what we do for facilities regarding wastewater plant, either on the east or the west side.
I would hope part of that would be that the people doing the study would make an independent evaluation of what the capacity is at this point. Capacity is fast and changing over time.
It's still currently permitted and rated at 1.2, and we've been tracking it very close. Flow rates have been, for the last year, pretty consistent, about 55%. Under TCEQ regulations, when you hit 75%, you're supposed to be in design, and at 90%, you're supposed to be in construction. We actually do have a set of plans that was done even prior to my coming here for the west side, but several projects did not come to fruition because it hit at the same time the housing slowdown. And so we've been kind of tossing back and forth which way to go, west or east, and we do need to make that determination. That will be based upon how we see the flows going into the plant and things of that nature.
I'm glad we're doing the wastewater line replacement, because whenever it does rain, maybe the new lines will keep us from getting a lot of infiltration back there and run our demand up.
And we've done a lot of sewer work in the last few years, and we have reduced that down, and we've got a couple projects going for this year that have a big impact, especially the Gills Branch, which is the Gills Branch lift station. Is a critical one that needs to be, we have a lot of infiltration at this point in time.
Any questions for Mr. Chop? Do I hear any motion for moving forward with item D? It's been moved and seconded for moving forward with city manager's recommendation on item D1. Do I hear any further discussion? Madam Secretary, you call the roll.
Yes, sir. Mayor Pro Tem Beal?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Councilmember McInerney?
Yes.
Councilmember De La Rosa?
Yes.
Councilmember Yes?
Yes.
Thank you. This is a major step that this city has taken with the approval of this item, and this city will benefit for years and years to come with this council's action. We will now go to item number D2. This is consideration, discussion, and possible action on approval of the community support funding process for fiscal year 2015 budget, and direct staff to modify process as determined.
This agenda item is located on page 63 of your agenda. I'm providing you tonight our community support calendar and a proposed application to be utilized for fiscal year 2015. Myself and Mr. Kessler attended an organizational meeting on March 27th and heard from the organizations that they requested any changes. My office did not receive anything in writing, Mr. Kessler, regarding any of the organizations requesting changes. So, according to our calendar on page 64, I am bringing the calendar and the application to you for review and requesting if you have any changes or for approval.
The revision is just the dates, the new dates. It's a system of revision or something.
There's, right, we haven't changed anything from the original calendar that was approved by council before, and we've kept all of it the same. And of course, the application has changed to due dates.
Yeah, okay, good. I just repeat what Carl said. No, everybody seemed real happy with our process. Nobody had any suggestions except they wanted more money in the budget, which we're not surprised to hear. So I move that we adopt this.
Second. Sorry.
Question.
Yes.
In your meeting, were there basically along the same lines of the applications that were presented last year, or were there more that came forward this year?
It's not like that. Y'all, you've had some extra people ask for packets, right?
I have, my list is growing of people that wanted to receive packets this year. When we do issue the packets, I'll be able to provide you a complete list if you'd like, of who's requested. Okay.
I believe I heard a motion for approval and a second. Would that be Mr. Festus and Ms. McInerney? Is there any further discussion on item D? Madam Secretary, will you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Casas?
Yes.
Councilmember De La Rosa?
Yes.
Councilmember McInerney?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Beal?
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Stovall. Item D3 is consideration, discussion, and possible action on approval of the hotel occupancy tax funding process for the fiscal year 2015 budget and direct staff to modify process as determined. Ms. Stovall.
This is for approval for our hotel and motel funding that we provide organizations. Me and Mr. Festus also met with organizations on March 27th to discuss the process with them. My office did not receive anything in writing or verbally from those organizations requesting that we change the calendar or the application. To me, they all seem quite pleased, but Mr. Festus, I'll let you speak.
I would say the same, you know, one change we made last year was through Carla's ability to work the budget magic. We were able to fund everybody at the beginning of the year. And after we shut, they did their year-end true-ups. And everybody seemed very, very pleased with that because there's a few people that kind of get caught in the gap about the way their events fall. But that's always going to happen wherever we draw the line. And I think they really appreciated that very much and told us. But otherwise, they were happy with the process.
Any other questions?
Move to approve.
Then move, do I hear a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Madam Secretary, you call the roll.
Councilmember De La Rosa?
Yes.
Councilmember McInerney?
Yes.
Councilmember Casas?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Beal?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And Mayor, I'm sorry, just a comment that I did vote on this section because Juneteenth, although approved for funding for the hot flush, will not be receiving any funds this year, so I am voting. We were not able to accept funding this year, so we will not be receiving funding.
Mr. Jackson, Mr. Peterson has arranged for insurance that I'll be getting this next week and then the check will be deposited. So I believe you will be getting hot funding for fiscal year 14. So yes.
Well, okay, that's,
Well, participation in a vote on the process is not a conflict.
You're voting aye, you're moving county, sir.
okay.
Item B4 is consideration, discussion, and possible action on amending Fairview Cemetery Ordinance, Chapter 15, Cemetery. The Bastrop Code of Ordinances, Article 15.01, Fairview Cemetery, to add Section 15.01.026, Memorial Section, providing for enforcement, providing severability clause, and providing an effective date. Ms. Stovall.
Some time ago, my cemetery board came to me and had requested for the area behind the gazebo and Block I, that there be a memorial section created. Currently, behind the gazebo, behind the stone wall, there are already a couple headstones that are placed there. And they were there prior to the city overtaking the operations of the cemetery. And they had requested that area, because it had not been sold and because it's not feasible for interment to occur in that location, that might be a possible area that we could add a memorial section. This ordinance creates that memorial section. We've had subcommittees at the cemetery, and it's through all of this work with my cemetery board that we created this ordinance for your review. The area is approximately 25 by 30 feet. Each lot area is 2.5 by 2.5, allowing enough space to pass between the areas. We actually visited the site many times, had it marked off, and we're very concerned about making sure that it's going to be a workable space going into the future. It will provide about 60 spaces that we figured out when we had it all plotted out. So I'm available for any questions that you may have.
Any questions, Ms. Stovall? Mr. Gill?
Just curiosity, and Carla, you may know the answer, Ken, you may know the answer, but what is
of what would be the criteria to prove, and many discussions with JC also. And, anything from newspaper clippings to a family idol, to even, old cemetery records that we may have, where we know that the person was buried out there, but not necessarily know where, because the headstone's no longer there. It's those type of situations that I think the memorial would be perfect if the family wanted to place a marker for a loved one.
Okay.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. The area that they're speaking of has a boulder about as big as this room that we ran into when we were built, trying to do the foundation for the gazebo out there. It's huge, and you can't bury anybody. Been moved and seconded. Do I hear any further discussion? Item D4.
Mr. Mayor, I'm going to make a motion to amend this, but I want to allow opportunity for discussion on the main motion before I do it. So if I'm the only person to talk, I'll go ahead and do that.
Go right ahead.
I'm going to make a motion. I get a second. I'd like to speak to it. The motion is that I move that we amend this resolution by replacing in section A 1501.01012, number 4, the word $50 with the following: 12.5% of the charge for a single lot in other sections of the cemetery.
Accept that.
Well, if that's okay. Is that okay, Mr. Mayor? The move that you said?
I would need to hear a second. Do I hear a second?
So, second.
And then I think we vote on the amendment.
Okay, let me just say very briefly, I ran the numbers, or I asked Carl for the numbers. I think the percentage of a memorial lot is about 11% or so of a big lot, which we sell for $1,000. So my theory was we ought to get the same amount per square inch or whatever, and more or less 12.5%. It would be the price would be $125 instead of $50. But I think that's a fair price, and I think it's commensurate with the other sections of the cemetery. So that's my reason for making this motion.
Okay.
Spoken like a true engineer.
We will now have the motion on the amendment, which is to have the fee structure as a percentage rather than a flat fee. Madam Secretary, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Councilmember Kessler?
Yes.
Councilmember McAnally?
Yes.
Councilmember De La Rosa?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Beal?
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carries. We now need to have a motion for the approval of the item itself, D4, as amended. Is that correct? Is that right? Give me a note.
That's it.
Do I hear a motion?
There is a motion.
Have I had?
You've already got Joe.
Joe and I. Okay. Madam Secretary, call the roll.
Mayor Pro Tem Beal?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Councilmember McAnally?
Yes.
Councilmember De La Rosa?
Yes.
Councilmember Kessler?
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Phillips. We will now go to item number D5. This is consideration, discussion, and possible action on the first reading of the proposed revision to an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Bastrop, Texas, amending section A 13.09.007, service fees, in the Code of Ordinances, the City of Bastrop establishing fines and penalties for violations, providing for enforcement, providing an effective date. Mr. Joe, welcome, Mr. Joe.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. If you'll remember, back on December 10th, January 14th, we amended that ordinance to be reimbursed for the fee. We're just setting the fee inside the actual $100. If you look on page
you understand that the city is going to notify the homeowner that the backflow test needs to be done?
Yes, sir. We do that now.
You do that now?
Yes, sir.
And do I further understand that the homeowner has the option of having an approved
That's correct.
organization?
They can ask someone to come in and
that's
test.
acceptable to the city?
Yes, sir.
And you have a list of approved,
We do. We send it out to them.
okay,
And the notice states it to be $100 fee. That's the charge that they charge us. We're just passing it on. The fee schedule itself is actually just called out. So we wouldn't.
If you still not been notified, Mayor?
no?
I'll let them.
Do I hear a motion for approval? Item D5. Motion approved.
Second. First reading. You want to put it on the consent agenda? You want to put it on the consent agenda?
Yes, consent agenda, please, I'd like to tell on consent agenda. Thank you.
Been moved and seconded for the approval of item D5 with the proviso that if it passes the first reading, it will be on the consent agenda for the second reading. Do I hear any further discussion? So friends, this is the last one. Madam Secretary, will you call the roll?
Yes, sir. Councilmember McInerney?
Yes.
Councilmember Delarose?
You
Yes.
know, as we're voting, the mayor has never been able to vote on anything in 6 years. And if there could somehow be a time on this, the mayor would get to vote.
Okay.
What's the score?
What are the rules for abstention?
You state the reason for your abstention.
Well,
The
somebody's
reason
gotta
might
vote
be to cause a tie. I don't know, but
You have a reason for abstaining, Secretary?
Then Doc can vote no.
Oh, yeah, I have to vote.
So, we call the roll. How many yes votes do we have?
two.
2.
We need two
Okay.
no votes and
Then
an abstention.
before it gets to me, I want to abstain. Because I recently had to have my system inspected. And I was late in getting it done and had to have some discussion with the city. And so I feel like it would be inappropriate for me to vote on this today.
Who's next?
Okay. Councilmember Cassis?
No.
Councilmember Jackson?
Absolutely not.
It's a
So
tie.
now, let me get this straight. You have, what is the call, Madam Secretary?
We have 2 votes for yea, 2 for no, and 1 abstention.
Madam Attorney, is an abstention a no vote?
No, it's not. It's a
Not?
tie. Mayor, it's up to you.
Okay. Well, thank you for this opportunity. We are going to inspect every one of these. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Willie, you think that you get the view of city politics? Thank you, sir.
I can see there's prospective council members out there already. I've been watching them. I'll be retired by that time.
Okay. We will now have, I can find my thing. Executive session, how many of these do we need?
I purchased real property and consultation with attorney.
So we need item 2 and item one.
Yes, sir.
Bastrop City Council meeting to close executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code, Chapter 551, next section, discuss the following. Section 551.1071, 1A, and Section 551.0712, consultation with attorney considering one, potential pending, threatened, and/or contemplated litigation or claims, including but not limited to Pine Forest Investment Group, LLC, versus the City of Bastrop, et al., cause number 29,052, the 21st Judicial District Court, Bastrop County, Texas, and/or for matters for which the attorney has the duty and/or responsibility to report to the governmental body concerning the same, and/or other matters posted on the agenda. And Section 551.072, deliberation regarding real property, regarding purchase, exchange, lease, disposition, and value of real property. We are now in executive session.
Thank you all. Thank you, Councilman.